Hello, it's Jonathan, DJPuffthethird. I'm over the allotment. It's been pissing with rain all morning. It's probably during the middle of the day now, and I've just cut the grass with the strimmer. Wasn't the easiest job, and that's my late cousin Stuart's strimmer. So I had to do something. I had to cut the grass, or some of it at least. Wasn't that easy. Anyway, it's been a long time, and I've had a few requests, mainly from videos that hit the algorithm. I don't know how, but I remember some years ago I'd done videos of my cactus collection, and for some strange reason it just took off. So I'm going to have a look at my cactus collection today. Anyway, this tree has been here, well, it's a shrub, it's been here for years, and only the last 5 years or so it's really taken off, and the trunk of it is about 2 inches thick now. I think it's a Nosmanthus, but I couldn't be sure. But it is now basically cloud pruned into 3 levels. Anyway, and little conifer, Christmas conifer, another Christmas conifer. As you can see, I've cut all the grass here. And we'll have a look at the collection. A lot has changed, and I'm afraid it's a big mess in here. I had plans for many years to do a lot with this, but my physical and mental health hasn't been brilliant, and it's just a mess now. But anyway, there's a lot of plants in here. Things have changed. Some plants have died, some have romped away, and others, well, first, this mess. We'll have a look at this lovely Echinopsis hybrid. I have no idea what the variety name of it is. It could be a chick, it may not be, but this year I have controlled the mealybug on it, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 buds on it that will open in the next couple of days. Gymnocalycium, probably a Flansy, Mammillaria, and Echinopsis. See if we can get in. See, Notocactus hurteri with a couple of spuds on it. A couple of Notocactus bringii, or if you want to call them Parodia you can, but that's hurteri and that's bringii. There's a couple of Turbinocarpus here, Klinkerianus, and I think the other one is Schwartzy. We've got Opuntia bulbispina, 1, 2 bulbispina, and that one there, which is in the doll's head, not a dug up at Red Robin bottle tip. Still got some of the Rebutia. I can never remember the name of them. Oh dear, and all the labels are gone now. Yeah, I'm afraid I can't remember the name of that. It's definitely a Rebutia. It's not Beiningiana. Kaislingii, I think it is. And the small-headed brown form of Mammillaria gracilis. Agave Folifera compacta. We've got another agave here, stricta. Agave shottii. I've noticed over the years I've started to get into agaves, if you haven't realised. This is my original agave utahensis or utahmensis, and that is the biggest cutting off of it, and then I just randomly keep pulling bits off of it. And there's an Oreoceros trollii there that one of the heads stopped, and then it just made a very small clump there. So it's an Oreoceros trollii. Agave pygmaea, Not entirely sure. Flexispina. Well, these are all Flexispina. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's got a different name, but it looks pretty much the same. And that's a cutting off of. That's a cutting off this one, the Fallifera. It was in the pot in the soil, so I potted it on. These two astrophytums don't look very happy, but then again, astrophytums aren't very easy to look after. Another astrophytum, probably ornatum. Couple of Copiopoas. Marginata and Humilis. Mammillaria compressor with multi-heads and dichotomous branching. I'm going to have to move this Selenoceras grandiflora, I think. I've already lost an Echinopsis flower in this plant earlier today. So it's a Selenoceras. I'll turn around again. And that's another Parodia there, don't know the name. Right. Flipping right shoulder is hurting me. Anyway, yeah, Mammillaria compressor. Echinopsis gin and lemon at the back. Mammillaria harniana. And you remember that musical cactus? You remember the musical cactus? That sad thing in the corner is the musical cactus. It lost its roots, and then I repotted it. It got its roots back. I sprayed it with SB Plant Invigorator, and it did come back. And then mealybug hit it, and I think it's slowly coming back again. But the base is a bit corky now. Echinopsis Galaxy, my favourite plant. Unfortunately 2 years ago got sunburnt, probably after treatment. It didn't like the treatment and got sunburnt. But it's got 4 pups at the bottom, but I waited years to get hold of Echinopsis Galaxy. Echinopsis Infinity, Echinopsis Daydream. That has the best flowers, I think, Daydream. I do like that. And this one is Spectre, Echinopsis Spectre. Oh my god. At the back is another Acanthocalicium violaceum, and that'll probably flower in the next week. This is another Echinopsis here, and Dark Melody, I think it's called. It's a taller one. It's got nice colour flowers. It's and last year, this year, it's finally started. It's got 4 buds on it. And at the top, we've got the big Parodia magnifica, or Cactus magnifica, in the big pot. And my favourite, Echinopsis Pink Diamond. Look at that. Amazing. Lovely. Look at the buds in this corner. Zoom out a bit more. We've got Tuffet there. We've got Echinopsis Tuffet here. That's the one I knocked one of the buds off with the Selenoceras when I was trying to take it down earlier. Again, Echinopsis Gin and Lemon with 2 buds. And we've got another one here. Sadly, I don't know what it is. The label's gone. That's Gin and Lemon again. And we've got Lochinva at the back with a bud, but it's a bit small. And last time I was here, I repotted the Ferrocactus. Ferrocactus Stainsy pilosus. You remember that Ferrocactus Stainsy pilosus? The size of it. We'll look at it now. For a number of years it was very confused. It was losing the rib and gaining a rib, and as you can see there's a bit of a junction in between the growth, but the size of this thing now, this Stainsy pilosus, it's never flowered for me. But then again, this is Britain and the weather is so bloody miserable here. and they're very fickle flowers anyway. I don't know what I'm looking at, all I can see is glare, but I'm trying to see the middle. So that's the Stainsy pilosus in the corner. So that, along with these big Echinopsis and that Cactus Collection and the Magnificus, which has got buds on it. Down below we've got the Gymnos, lots of Gymnos. Sadly I can't be at the allotment all the time. Gymnos here, Gymnos there. Echinopsis, no it ain't, you idiot. Euphorbia inermis, and another Euphorbia there. And we've got Gasterias. The specialised ones never seem to survive, they get burnt. That's Doriniae. More cuttings off the pups off the agaves. That's the other Magnificus. Ragged Robin cutting. That's the Chamae labivia Ragged Robin. That one seems to have suffered a little bit with the red spider. 1, 2, 3, 4 subdenudata, more Echinopsis here and there. 3 seedling 2006 Euphorbia obesa. That's again Astrophytum myristigma nudum, and the well, we've got Livingstone's lithops here, but also Adromiscus. This is the more original Mammillaria harniana. Whether it will actually survive or not, I don't know. It suffered from not being watered that much over the years because it's right at the back in the corner and I couldn't reach it with a watering can. My early 90s Mammillaria, probably Pringlei, could be Rhodantha, not entirely sure. But that came from Bexhill, probably at a church bazaar, I should imagine. 4-headed. Got an Astrophytum ornatum here, Selenoceras inizii. It's another Ferrocactus hystrix. There's another Copiapar montana there. Echinoceras viridiflorus, and another Copiapoa there. This has got a bit of the old mealy. Chamae labivia, Merrill Sweeney. I keep treating it. The Mammillaria vivipara is not doing too bad either. Looking nice and spidery, and it's got the tiny little flowers. This is the X's Cactus Collection spiniflorum. Been treating it a lot. It needs repotting again. This is probably another Coryphantha. Yeah, and the Philos, one bud on the Philo here. The Philos, they probably need repotting as well, but I don't really have the room, to be honest. And the Mammillarias, Supertexta, there's a lot of nondescript Mammillarias. Latispinus, I think, Ferrocactus, Weingartias, or whatever you want to call them, Oroya. And I repotted that Mammillaria lenta the other time I was here. And Stenocactus, is it? Yeah. And there's a golden barrel, Mammillaria prolifera hyatensis or multiceps hyatensis. This Mammillaria's got wine colour buds on it. So yeah, quite a few various mams here. I've been going since 1993, collecting since 1993. And there's the Chamae labivia, including that big Ragged Robin. There's a big Ragged Robin, it's got more flowers to come. Gwendolyn cross again, mealybug, and that Hakujo echinopsis, just can't get rid of the mealybug. And the Notocactus fuscus, what happened to that? I don't know. Blech. Might have been red spider. It's the same with these here. Just echinopsis oxygona here. 1, 2, 3 buds on them. These are the other echinopsis, not entirely sure what they are. But yeah, that is the collection at the moment. I'm afraid it's a bit of a mess, and I haven't really been feeling the best for the last year or so. We're up to 15 minutes, and it's a normal video, so it's going to be a bit of an it's going to take a while to load up, but we'll have a quick browse. That big pharaoh now. Lots of agave now. Notocactus and couple of turbs. Scary doll head. And this will be exploding very soon, next couple of nights. And that's just healing up at the end. I'll have to put that up. That's Cylindroceras grandiflora that fell off the last time. 17 minutes, oh boy. That won't open unless the sun comes out, I'm afraid. And I think that I'm probably going to have to end it there, because I'm filling up. Well, it's coming up to 18 minutes now. Anyway, I thought I'd show you my collection up to date. Hope you enjoyed it. If you can pause the video to look at particular plants if you want. If you ask some questions, like I said, I've been doing it since the early 90s. But well, I had to make an effort to come here to cut the grass, and also I've finally done a video now. But I'm going to end it there. Thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.